Good morning, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Going to do some more Factorissimo today. K-Mac, how are you, sir? Thanks for stopping by. I was going to say I kind of wish I had ore eraser so I could get rid of the ore that I'm building on. Although this is a lot of ore. Well, I got other sources in here. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. Actually, let me do that real quick before we get started. Hey, Silas, how are you? Give me 1 second here, guys. Let's do ore eraser. Okay. Looks like this is the latest one. Let's get that. We'll have to restart it here. Sun resources? That sounds interesting. Hey, Nevin, how are you? All right, let's look at that one. Well, I know the last time I was making my own resource patches, people were leaving my channel, so I'll just erase only. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's give it a try. Thanks, Glendening. Whoops. Back. Oh, I have to quit first. Okay. Mod. All right, yeah, let's try it. Let's try Sun Resources. Install. Okay, and then we'll turn off Ore Eraser. There we go. All right, let's give this a shot. The amount of cheat. Yeah, we just want a reasonable amount of cheating. Not too much. Just a little bit of cheating. I was watching the YouTube channel of Droka. He's the one that made the self-expanding base that I shared with you guys a few months ago. And he was working on a ribbon world. I think he may still be working on that base, actually. In fact, I think he is. And it was a really nice design. It was only 9 tiles high, which I think is pretty much the minimum you could do, where you could fit a train in and still be able to have enough room for inserters and stuff to build anything. He had to put in, he just put in ore patches wherever they were. And to me, it wasn't like cheating. It was like, yeah, I mean, this is an awesome base, and the game's not cooperating with you with the ore patches. It's like you had to get the ore patches to correspond to the base and not the other way around. Uh-oh, we're taking damage over here. You know what I want to do? I want to build this. I want to set up this new wall design and get rid of the current one, because this seems vastly superior to me. So maybe we'll work on that today. All right, so how do I use this thing? Erase resource patch. Restore. Okay. Place trees. What does the check do? You guys know what check does? What? Oh, is that... Okay. That's just telling me how many tiles it is, I guess. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. What does that do? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's check the settings real quick to prevent too much cheating. Oh, I guess this is a startup setting. Well, hopefully it'll be okay. LJack2K, hello. How are you? The check reports the ore count. Okay, so if I have a checker, then it'll measure it. Otherwise, it'll just give me maximum, I guess. All right, so let's try this. I think it might end up moving these trees too, but let's see. Okay. Let's move it down here. Oh, nice. It even retains the shape of it. Did it move the trees too? I couldn't tell. Looks like maybe it did. Anyway, that's awesome. Thanks for the suggestion, guys. Yeah, good. Now it's in the correct place. All right, let's get the concrete all set up now that we can see it. Oops, that was too much. Oh well. Okay, it doesn't do trees and rocks. Good deal. Okay, awesome. So, last time we were working on Power Armor Mk3, and I've actually already crafted it. I think where we left it in the last episode is we were waiting on the modules that we needed to craft the armor. So I've already crafted the armor, and I've outfitted it a little bit. I have 3 Roboport Mark IIs now, so that gives me 75 bots that I can control. And how many do I have on me? I have 75. Okay. I also have some logistics bots, which I should not have. Okay. Hey, Creed. How are you? And then I've got 1 exoskeleton. I think we'll probably add another one. Got night vision, a couple batteries. I've got a couple energy shields, and I have a few lasers. Okay, so nothing too fancy. Yeah. Yeah, I think 1 more exoskeleton would be nice. Let's see. For that, I need electric engines, which I've been pilfering from the science build here. There's 7. Oh no, I have 7. Alright, it looks like I'm going to have to remove these inserters again. You know what I should do? I should make these in the mall. Oh, my back is back to normal. Yeah, doing good. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it. Hey, Lanesta. Good morning. How many do I need? 30? Yeah, 30. Yeah, and then I think I'll set up electric engine production in the mall, just so I can grab a stack whenever I want some. There we go. And we'll put the inserters back. There we go. All right, and boom. Okay, and we'll throw those in. Where is it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, let's make some engines. I think I'll put it up here. Let's just copy one of these. All right, so we'll need one making regular engines, and then we'll have one making electric engines, and we'll need fluids next to that as well. And am I already making barrels anywhere? No, we'll need to make barrels as well. So let's do that. Okay, so we'll have this one make empty barrels. And I'm going to set this to like 10. I don't want tons and tons of them floating around. Well, let's make it 100. Okay. Now over here, I've already got the thing making lubricant barrels. And we'll set this to 100 as well. Okay, I think I probably don't have the fluid brought in yet. We'll fix that. Okay, so this one will do the engines. I wish there was a faster way to set the limits, because this is a little bit tedious. How many engines? I don't know, 50, let's say. And then this one will do the electrics. And we'll set that output to 50 as well. Hey, Shaggy Man, don't scare me like that. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to have to... No, that's good. And then here I add the unbarreling recipe. Alright. Now, how do I set this limit? I don't think I need to set a limit on this, do I? Alright, let's get some fluids connected here. So it looks like it's this middle one. We need an input pipe. And we got to hook that up to the lubricant, which is right here. Okay. And I want to change that to input mode. There we go. Now we got fluids coming in. Yeah. 112. I don't think we need that much. We'll just do 10 there, okay? We don't need to go crazy. Alright, and then it'll just dump the empty barrels here when they're done, and whatever needs an empty barrel can pull it from that or pull it from this. Yeah, I'm well known for the level of emotion that I convey in my voice. I don't think I'm monotone though. Monotone is like this, where you don't change the pitch. But yeah, I'm not one to get overly excited. At least not externally. That was monotone. Okay. Maybe I am monotone. I don't know. Leave me alone. Hello, Jay. How are you? Does anyone know of a mod that will recycle items to its basic components? I know there are some recycling mods. I don't remember what they're called, though. Okay. So, Power Armor Mk3 is done. We were going to do artillery. Nuclear power would be good to start, but I think I don't have any uranium inside my walls, do I? I do not. Maybe I could make use of this new mod that I have. And just move some uranium inside the base. What do you guys think? Should I do that, or should I start doing trains already? I'll leave that up to you. How much cheating do you want to see? Okay, yeah, so remember how there was a big ore patch right here that I was building on top of? And most of us Factorians don't like building on top of ore patches. Well, I moved it. That ore patch is now here. Right, so that was done with a mod that, and it's not my fault, guys. This mod was recommended by KMac, so if you don't like it, it's his fault, okay? It's called Sun... What was it called? Sun Resources. And it lets you... Well, you can add, subtract, or relocate resource patches. So we felt that relocating the patch was not terribly cheaty. It was not terribly cheaty, but it was just the right amount of cheating. Okay, so, you know, whenever you're playing a game like this, there is an optimum amount of cheating, and you have to experiment a bit and find out what that optimum amount is. I don't think we've gone over the limit yet, so, you know, and when we're playing with a lot of mods like we are now. I mean, this is not a lot of mods. Go watch KMac stream and you'll see a lot of mods, but yeah. No, I should do the trains though. We should do the mining off site. So we'll do that we'll have to do that for the uranium, right? So let's just add that to the to-do list, and that'll have to be above nuclear power. So artillery would be next. And I was also saying at the very beginning of the stream that I want to replace my current wall with this one. Because this thing just kicks butt. I love this wall design. So I think that's what I'm going to work on next. But I have to make sure that I'm building turrets. Laser, where am I? Am I making laser turrets here? Yeah, laser turrets are being made here. Oh, and actually I could just recycle turrets. Right, so where I have this, let me add a new deconstruction planner, and I'll filter this for laser turrets. Oh, we could filter it for gun turrets too. So behind this, I could just pick up all the turrets that I have behind that, right? Because they're no longer needed. And then I can use those for the new sections that I'm going to build. I don't want to pick up the flame turrets yet because then I'm going to have a discontinuity in my pipeline, and we don't want that. Yeah, so I think we'll have to wait on picking up the flame turrets, but we can do it that way. Now flame turrets, I am making... Was it here? No. I thought I had those automated someplace. Gun turrets over there in the old part of the base. Here, let's get rid of this. Yeah, and let's get rid of some of this stuff from my inventory here. Yeah, or maybe it was the old mall. Jeez, I don't remember. I thought I had them automated someplace, but I can't remember where. Was it in the military science building? I don't think so. Okay, I don't know. I don't know where I'm making turrets. That's really bugging me now. Okay, we were doing cliff explosives. What are we missing here? Empty barrels. Okay, so now I can put a request for empty barrels here so that we can more automatically make the cliff explosives. So let's do that. We'll have to set up the logic here on this one. Or do we? No, I'll just do a requester chest out here. Or let's do it like this. We'll do it with belts. Okay. So here I'm going to request empty barrels. And that should pull them out of the mall. Because of that nice little mechanism that we set up. Oops. Come on, go in. There we go. All right. Let's... those can be yellow inserters. There we go. And then we can just limit this chest. That'll give us 100 cliff explosives at any given moment. Okay. Oh, hey, Death Knight. How are you? Okay. So, let's get the wall situated here. Yeah, and I'll use the cliff explosives just to take out whatever's in the way of the wall. And we'll start on this side. Right, and we've got the corner piece as well, which we put down here to test, and this is working out great. You know, nothing's damaged, at least not that I can see. I mean, just look at the kills we're getting on this thing. 306, 304, 266. I mean, it's the only place we're seeing damage is on the old wall. So I think this new wall design is really the way to go. Okay, and then we can, as this gets built up, we can remove the turrets from the old portion. Oh, yeah, the flame turrets. Yeah, I still didn't figure out where the heck those are coming from. Okay, let's do this. Let's check logistic networks. Flamethrower turret. Okay, so there's some in the current network. There's none there. There's none there. There's none there. Network 2. Yeah, that's this network. So that's the only place they exist. So I must be making them manually someplace. Maybe it was in here. Let's take a look. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Alright, so we need to get this exported. Let's see. Yeah, and so let's just do this. And we'll just put those in a passive provider. Okay, and we'll limit this to, I don't know, 20. That should be more than enough. No, there's only 26. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are 26, which is more than 20. All right, good. Got that figured out. Okay. Let's make sure that walls are being properly exported as well. Looks like all the walls are coming from, what, down here? No. From here? No, I'm not making making walls there. All right. This is the problem when you don't... Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, this is the problem when you haven't played for a week. You forget where things are. Glendening, what you missed is that I'm starting to replace my existing wall design with this new one. Slowly but surely. And I'm trying to remember where I'm getting all my walls. Death Knight, thank you for the follow. Do these guys have wall sections? Where are they coming from? Alright, well I do have a... I think all I did is... I think I just took the walls that I had in here and dumped them into the network. Alright, this is no longer running, so... we can deconstruct that. Actually, we could deconstruct this whole thing, but I'm not going to bother right now. That's the old part of the base. Oh yeah, this was so that we could add gun turrets to the network. I'm just going to replace that with a regular chest. I don't think we're probably going to use any more regular guns due to the effectiveness of the new wall. Yeah, that's where I found it. I found it on Reddit. And there was a video on YouTube that demonstrated it with behemoth biters, and even this would just clean them up with no problem. I was really impressed with it. I showed it to people on the Discord, and it's really nice. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have to make more walls. Right now I still have a bunch in the network. But I will have to restart the automatic production of walls. Or actually, I think I should have them in my military science, so I'll just make sure that I'm making a little bit of extra wall in there, and then we can export it to the outside world. Okay, now over here, I'm going to want some landfill. Alright, so let's take care of that. So that so I can finish this last little portion of it. Oh, it's so nice having the bots sped up, isn't it? Wait for all my buddies to return here. Okay, yeah, so in military science, I've only got a couple openings left, but here I should be able to export walls. Now let's see. This requires 90 walls per minute. And this is making exactly 90 per minute. Although I don't do military all the time, so yeah, I think it'll be okay to export from here. So I'm just going to have to make a little tweak here. Okay, and then I can pull out the excess. Oh no. That didn't work the way that I hoped it would. There we go. Whoa, that's strange. Are these my bots? Yeah, those must be my bots. Welcome back, fellas. You gotta keep up. And, oh, okay, yeah. What I like to do is put construction bots on the hotbar, just so I can easily see how many I've got. That way I can check to make sure that they've all returned before I run off someplace. So, 75 is the right number. Yeah, see, my old wall is having trouble, even with the addition of the laser turrets, so I think this is a fine time to replace that. Okay, so now we have to get it out of here. Right, and that doesn't work. Okay, let's make another yellow. All right. And we can take them out here. Passive provider. Okay. It's just spinning around like crazy. And we'll tell this to stop when we have 1,000 in the network. Okay, and that means it's not going to run right now because we've got a bunch in storage already. Ah, landfill. Bot jail time. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, I need to expand the robo network here. Alright, and let's do one more. Actually, I'll just put one right here. And we'll replace that with a provider chest. And we'll put one there too, why not? Oh, this is going to eat up all my stone until those last two slots get filled. But this setup was just designed so that all the excess stone gets turned into landfill. Whatever stone I'm not using for the bus here. Okay, so that'll make landfill available to us. I can copy a little sliver of it so that I can blueprint it down. Alright, so we need... a bunch of landfill over here. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, looks like it. Let's do a little more. Oh, okay. We'll have to wait for the landfill to get put down. And let's put some there too for the RoboPort. And then everything should fit. Yeah. Okay. And then all these turrets we can get rid of. And later we'll come back and clean up the belts and all that other stuff, but for now we'll leave it connected. Okay. Where was that coming from? Okay. They actually attacked the walls. I wasn't expecting that. Okay. I think the other thing I need to do is I need to get my bots outside. So that I can replace construction bots as they get destroyed. So let's figure out a way to do that. Now, unfortunately, these are both going to go on the same side of the belt. Alright, let's try this. What side is it going to go on? The side that I don't want. Okay. Let's see, how can I get these on the near side? Yeah, I guess I really only need... But, I mean, I guess it would be nice to have logistics bots out there too, but yeah, I think you're right. I really only need the construction bots. So, that'll work. And then, since I'm going to do that, I'll actually just remove the storage here, since we'll have the storage outside. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's send that belt somewhere else. There we go. Okay, so I need this one. Okay. There. Nice. All right, and well, we'll use the other side of this stone belt. Whoops. To get him out. Okay. And we can use the same chest. We just need... I need filter inserters. I need a filter inserter. Okay. Alright, we're going to remove the logistic condition. And then I need a constant combinator. So we'll do wall minus 1000. And we'll do construction bots minus 100. Connect those two together. And so what that'll give us is it'll show us a negative number. No, I want to do this the other way around, actually. I need to make it positive where we don't have something. So for that, I'll use an arithmetic combinator. And we'll multiply everything by -1. Okay. And then we change these to positive numbers. Okay, so now this is telling us we need 975 walls and 100 bots. Okay, and then we connect that to the filter inserter and tell it to use that to set filters. And so it'll pick up both of them until we got 1,000 walls and 100 bots in the chest. And then the filter will turn off. Yeah, and you could do this with 2 filter inserters and 2 chests. That would probably be easier. This is the fancy way to do it, I guess. Thank you. I do try. All right. How are we doing on power? Looks okay. Okay, so now that I have that, we can set up something to feed the network. All right, let's put it over on this side so I don't have to move that power pole. All right, so I've got 874. So let's go, that's probably more than enough, to be honest. Let's just make it an even 900. So if we have less than 900, we want to request the remainder. So let's do another arithmetic jobby here. So we'll do total construction bots, and I'll just change the symbol to construction bot. That makes it a little bit easier. Okay, so this is telling me we have 874. So I'm going to do 900 minus construction bots, and we'll output that as construction bots. Okay, so now this is telling me I need 26 construction bots. And we can do, again, I could do a filter inserter. We could do a similar thing there. Use that to set filters, and then it'll turn off when we don't need any more bots. And then here, for the logistic request, I'll just put 1. So it'll just bring 1 at a time. That way we don't have too many piling up in there. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit slow, because construction bots are not going to be, you know, if everything's going well, they're not going to be dying extremely quickly. So that should be fine just to manage our bot attrition. Okay, and now we can finish this off. I'll get rid of that last bit of underground pipe. Now this does give them the opportunity now to go behind the wall. All right, so let me go over there so we can figure out that situation. We don't want that to happen. And I don't have the ability to remove landfill once I placed it, so I really should have ended the landfill like right here. But I think we can just extend this like that. I think that should take care of it. Yeah, that'll be fine. We can just barely reach over there with this flame turret. But what we're seeing though is that the biters don't generally attack the walls out here. They try to get through the tunnel, so through the kill zone there. Let's see what happens. So I don't think they'll attack this corner of the wall where the coverage is not that great. We'll just run around here like idiots and get burned up. Okay. Oh yeah, I think you did hear Cooper. You know, I don't even really hear him anymore because I'm so used to him barking his head off. Cooper's a really nice dog, but he has this kind of annoying habit to bark at any conceivable noise that he hears. Or like if somebody, you know, if somebody's outside and they open or close a car door, that's cause for alarm in my house. This is really nice. Okay, now let's do this. I want to set this to tile itself. And I want to tile it on the roboports. So I need to measure the distance from one roboport to the next. So I'll just start at this bottom corner. 25. Okay. We'll make it relative. So if I make it 25 wide, in this case it's going to be the height. I think that's all I need to do, right? Let's try it. Since it's relative, I don't think it matters if that box is perfectly placed. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I can just hold down Shift. And do it like that. And just wait for the magic to happen. Is it one tile off? Oh god, I hope not. Okay. Alright, let's check it. Oh, geez, I have a lot of bots, don't I? Well, you know what? We might as well. Might as well just make use of them. Okay. All right. So how can I test it? I can go to an area where there's no bot coverage and slap a couple down. All right. So let's try it over here. Yeah, you're right. It is off by tile. Okay, so let's increase that to 26, I guess. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, 24. I went the wrong direction. All right. That did it. Okay. So let's go back into map view. Yeah, now we're cooking. Thanks for telling me about that, guys. Okay, and my massive swarm of construction bots. Take care of that. All right, let's start cleaning up unused turrets so we can recycle the laser turrets. That's mainly why I'm doing this. We'll actually use fewer turrets now because this only uses 2 laser turrets for each section rather than more. Okay. All right, so let's be a little smarter about the landfill this time. Isn't there a mod or a way to add landfill under a blueprint? Do you guys know? Add tiles, but okay. But if you do that, then it already has to be built on landfill when you make the blueprint, right? Okay. Well, I mean, I want to add it under this. I don't want to make a new blueprint. Edit. I don't... There's no option to add tiles. Okay, I have to make a new one. Alright, let's try that. Alright. Yeah, you have to build it on landfill first, I think. There are no tiles here, so there's no option. Alright, so let's say I wanted to make a blueprint of that. Now I can add tiles because tiles exist. Right. Okay. Do I have... Okay, yeah. Well, I've got a big spicy body of water here. Let's see. Landfill. Okay. I found a web page. Alright, so I need to export. If it works, then I'll share the link. Let's just make sure it works first. Hey, Metal Life. Tiles are removed, but landfill is added where tiles were honoring the filling mode. I don't understand that. Alright, well, let's just try this. Okay. Alright, so you have to do this in 2 stages. Put the landfill first. Okay, but actually I don't want that landfill. And I don't want that landfill. There. I do want this landfill. Okay, I missed something. The Real Diego, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Very nice of you. Let me out. We'll be able to pick up all these walls too. I mean, once I get the whole base surrounded, then I'll just go around and remove everything. Everything from the old wall. Okay, and then let's see, which is the one with landfill? Here, I'll add a landfill icon to it so I can keep them straight. I guess there's no reason for me to keep the old one now that I have this. Yeah, I'll keep it in storage just in case. Okay. And now that the landfill is there, you place the blueprint again, and it finishes it off. Sweet. Okay. There we go. We don't need that pipe. And we don't need these turrets. See ya. Okay. You know what? I don't need those turrets either. Oh, yeah. Here, let's also have this remove walls. And then I can do that. And I can start to get rid of these, all these little turret boxes that I have around the base. Because we don't need those anymore. Okay. Nice. Yeah, thanks a lot. The real Diego. May I call you Diego for short? Because we know you're real. We don't have to say it every time. I identify as real. Go old wall. Yeah, not bad. That's not a bad little wall. It got us through mid-game, right? Yeah, I'm not either. In fact, you know, I play EVE Online a lot, and there have been several times where I made some character that I created for some specific task. Like, let's say I made an alt that was just like a freighter pilot, a hauler, and I would just like name the character Hauler Bob or something like that, you know? Lack of creativity. And then, of course, as time goes on, I start using that character for more and more stuff, and then 3 months later, he's doing something completely different, and his name is Hauler Bob, and I regret my choice. And unfortunately, EVE still doesn't have any way to change your name, which I think is terrible. Oh, let's see what's going to happen here. They must be just out of range. What is that name generator? I'm not sure what you mean, Metal Life. You have a typo in your name, Lumberjack? Oh, that's too bad. Well, you know, I've also seen, there's also some people in EVE, like, you know, like there are some characters or corporations in EVE that they perform some kind of service where people are sending them money or items in the game. And I've seen where other people will purposely create new characters that have a very similar name but spelled slightly different, and they end up getting a lot of stuff for free because people send it to the wrong account. It's kind of crafty. And there's no such thing as crime in Eve, you know. Unless you shoot people you're not supposed to shoot. Where you're not supposed to shoot them. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to turn my bots off. What I want to do is... Oh, I'm missing... Okay, let's clear that. I want to put my new blueprint there. There we go. Alright, so what I want to do now... Like I want to tile this so that it ends up in the right place over here. But I don't want everything to go down. I don't know if there's any way... Okay, here's what I could do. Alright, let's make a copy of this. And I'll remove everything except for the roboports. Okay, and then I'll delete all that before the bots get too far with it. Whoops. I really don't want to select all the fish, but... Okay, and I'll leave that roboport ghost over there. Okay, and that's where I line up the next set of turrets. Okay, that should work. Yeah, alright, turn bots back on. Okay, and then we can put in the corner piece. And hopefully, well, I think it's a low probability that this is going to align with the other corner piece that I already put way down here, but that's okay. We might have to rework that corner. Oh, I'm sorry. L-Jack, you're not Lumberjack? My bad. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's do this JD style where we don't wait around for the bots to finish things. Okay, and then we'll have to clean up that mess down there, and I also need to feed this side with oil. There we go. And we need to give it power. There. Okay, and then I can put this down again over here, since we have the landfill now. Oh, we don't have all of it yet. Okay, let's wait. Actually, you know what? Let's just skip that landfill. No, actually, let's not skip it. I think we need that. Okay, so now I'm building a little bit faster than I'm producing walls and such. Oh, the corner lined up great. Did it really? Yeah, kinda. Not quite. Yeah, we'll have to rebuild the bottom corner. Didn't quite line up. All right. So as soon as I get the landfill here, then we'll finish building this section. And then we can start tearing up the old wall. I need to get more coffee. I'll be back in just a moment, guys. Let's just do this. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for waiting. Yeah, let me give you the link to that website, since it did work. That was it. Yep, my pleasure. And big thanks to Christoph Frick. Yeah, it doesn't work quite as well when the walls aren't there yet. Oh, by the way, we have a couple new Patreon supporters. George Christian Berzan. Not sure if I said that properly. And a gentleman named K. Wayne McKenzie. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. And Mr. McKenzie also has an alias. Why did it do that twice? I don't know. Anyway, thanks, guys. Appreciate the support. Very kind of you. Yeah, so, Autotorio. Okay, I've heard of that one too. Yeah, it's going to be a little messy until all the walls get put in place. So while that is building, maybe we can start on the artillery. Okay, yeah, I might lose a few things in the meantime. I guess this is the disadvantage of trying to build too much all at once, especially when it comes to defenses. Or maybe only when it comes to defenses. You build too much all at once and you only have partial defenses and everything gets attacked in the meantime. Like this little jerk right here. We're going to have to go take care of him personally. Okay. Alright, and let's clean up some of this wall so we get some more laser turrets out here. Okay. So while all this is happening, we can start to make some artillery stuff. Because we're still going to want artillery. And I think I'm going to do static artillery. Yeah, I think here in the main base I'll do static artillery. And then we'll make an artillery train to service our mining outposts. In fact, we'll make a train with... because I'll use the same wall design for the mining outposts. So we can make a train that... that has artillery on it, and also that takes out oil to feed the flame turrets. You know, repair packs, that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, bots are quite busy. I've got about 1,300 bots in play right now. And that has got to be putting a bit of a strain on my power. Robot speed research has stopped. And that's because it wants purple science packs, which I don't have. So let's turn that off. That was a mistake. And then we have to do purple science packs at some point. Hey K-Mac, the artillery is going to be first, and then I'll start working on uranium. We'll start setting up that mining outpost. Alright. First I want to get some artillery production going. So we'll do it in here. It's our military building. Okay. Where to begin? We need turrets, steel gears. You know, maybe I'll just do that. It takes a lot of concrete. I guess we can just do that in the mall. We might as well. Whoa. Okay. Let's see, artillery turrets. There we go. And I'm going to make these sparingly. I'm just going to craft these one at a time. Because they do take a lot of resources. Alright, we have to get concrete brought in here. Where am I making concrete? What? Okay, yeah, my bots are getting damaged. Trying to fix things that are on fire. They're not too smart that way. Does anyone know of a mod that allows you to like increase your like research fire resistance or something for bots? Because I think that would be cool. Yeah, Joseph is awesome. Let me do a search. Factorio mod bot fire resistance. Okay, well there's a mod called Fireproof Bots. That gives them 100% fire resistance. Which is nice. I would prefer one that maybe doesn't go to 100% and has different levels of research. But I don't know if there is such a thing. So I think I'll probably just have to live with it. Okay. Yeah, so... Oh, okay. Concrete. Yeah, concrete's being made over here. Currently not being exported. Oh, yeah, it is. It's being exported here and, okay, out here. Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the concrete. Alright, so let me put some concrete on the bus as well. And that way we can feed it into the mall building. Those are stone bricks, okay. Okay. I think the next series that I do is going to be with no bots, or with no biters. They're a real pain in the butt. I mean, look at all the time we're spending just to keep the biters under control. I guess it's reasonable, you know. But, you know, we commented before that setting up walls is really, in my opinion, takes an inordinately large amount of time. Like, I think the amount of time that it takes to get done is too much. And I just don't like all the interruptions where I'd rather be building things. Building things is what I enjoy. The combat stuff, not so much. Okay, so now we're going to have to temporarily pull our pants down here. Figuratively speaking, of course. Don't get excited. See, Black, you already got started, huh? I appreciate you, buddy. No questions asked. Drawer is gone. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this. That's not in a good place. We gotta get rid of this, I think, as well. Okay. Can I put the corner here? No. We need one more wall section. Or maybe we could just go straight down. Yeah, why don't we just go straight down to the sea here? We'll do it like that. Can I make some substations? Yeah. We'll just help things get started here. Okay. And it looks like the rest of it has been completed. So we'll go ahead and start deconstructing the turrets. I'll leave a few down here in the corner until all this construction is completed. And then we'll have to clean up the pipeline so that it doesn't depend on the old wall. Why don't you and I do a collab series? Hey. On a true just-in-time factory? Is that what you mean by JIT? Where you don't build anything until the moment that you need it? Alright, we gotta go take care of some bullies down here. Personal laser defense is pretty nice. I think I'll add some more. Well, maybe I won't add more. Yeah, we'll add 2 more. Okay, is there any more research I can do right now that doesn't need purple? Yeah, we can do laser shooting speed. We can do flammables, explosives, projectiles, follower robot count. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Had to lock out my family. Let's see. No purple. I think that's about it. Okay, I'm going to request some repair packs. I think those will be good to have. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, that one I can delete. How much stream time left? About an hour and 20 minutes. Usually I go 3 hours. Since you're all here, let me take this opportunity to discuss something. I've been having a little bit of difficulty meeting the time commitments for the streams. I mean, like you guys saw this week, you know, I ended up canceling. I ended up canceling 2 streams in a row. And I guess it's not, you know, my schedule's only 5 hours a week, so that's not too bad, but what sometimes is a little bit difficult for me, just because of the way my life is running, is that sometimes it's hard for me to guarantee that I'm going to be able to do game-related stuff at a specific time on a specific day, you know. So I haven't made any decisions yet, but I have been thinking about it a lot lately, because I need to figure out something that's going to be a little more reliable and something that doesn't cause me stress at the end of the day. So I may need to, I guess one of the things that I'm considering is cutting back on the streams. That would be a simple solution. You know, maybe just do impromptu streams, and whoever's there that can join can join. You know, in other words, not having any scheduled stream, and just stream whenever I can. That's one option. I know that would probably mean that a lot of you end up missing streams. And to be honest, the fact that so many of you guys are supporting me with subscriptions and Patreon and stuff makes it a little more difficult for me to make these decisions, right? Because I don't want to feel like I'm not providing, you know, I mean, when you support a creator, it's because you want them to keep putting out content, you know, at the end of the day. And I don't want to get myself in a position where I feel like I'm not providing the value that is being expected of me, you know, by my supporters. So, so that kind of makes the situation a little more complicated. So, like I said, I haven't decided anything yet. It's just been something that's on my mind, and I wanted to share that with you guys. Just so that you know what's going on, and you know, if you have any suggestions or feedback related to that, please let me know. I'm always happy to hear from y'all. You know, I do enjoy the interaction with all of you that I get from the streams. That is a lot of fun, and I don't really want to lose that. But like I said, it's just the fact that it's typically on a schedule, and you know, sometimes other things come up, or sometimes I'm just like, I'm tired or something, and I just, you know, or I want to do something with the family or whatever, you know. So I don't have as much flexibility. Whereas with the YouTube stuff, I can just do that whenever I feel like it. But lately, because I've been streaming, I haven't really had much time to do YouTube-specific content either, which is why all my videos lately on YouTube are just publishing the streams. So, so I think I've kind of reached, a good balance in how much time I can spend on content creation, and you know, 5-6 hours a week feels about right. You know, that keeps it in the realm of a hobby, and and I think still, you know, gives enough content to keep people engaged. So I may need to shift some balance away from streaming and towards YouTube or something. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, mulling over options, but just wanted to share that with y'all so that there are no surprises. Hello. Ooh. What's that? Oh, thank you. Oh, did you go to
Savage Goods?
Yeah. All right. I got some breakfast. Chilaquiles and a biscuit. Let's try this. Yummy. Yeah, K-Mac, it has to be stress-free. Otherwise, you know, it's not as much fun. I mean, if I'm going to feel any stress, I want it to be because I'm trying something new and exciting, you know. Not because I feel like I have to do something and I can't do it, you know, because then it's like a job. And I'm a bit of an anxious person to begin with, so I don't need any additional anxiety. What is this? That doesn't belong there. Oh, that must have been an old section of the previous corner. Okay. Yeah, so it seems like I mean, the wall is basically done. We just have a few more pieces to place down there. I am concerned about the bots getting damaged by fire, but I guess it's just something that we'll have to live with. And we'll replace them as they get destroyed. But I think having artillery will help with that. Yeah, that's a good point, C Black. There's always a Discord. And I usually get in and check the Discord, you know, at least once a day. So if you guys have questions for me or you want to chat or something, I'm often there. Jeez, those had a lot of ammo. But yeah, that's the part that I would miss too. Can I keep up with 7 streams a month? Well, that would be... I mean, that would be one less than what my current schedule is. Like right now, my current schedule is twice a week. So 7 a month would be one less. It wouldn't be a lot different. But I mean, you know, it's something that is probably doable. Oh, this is not needed, huh? Let's clean that up. Dunlack, the bots are getting attacked because they're going to repair the wall while there's still fire there. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah, see, they go to fix the walls that the spitters are spitting on, and they end up taking damage because the fire is still there. That's why I was wondering if there was a mod that would allow us to like increase the fire resistance on the bots. And I did find a mod that makes them, that gives them 100% fire resistance. But like if there was one where you could, you know, research levels and each level adds 20% or something, I think that would be pretty cool. You know, and maybe it maxes out at 90%. You know, I wouldn't want them to be 100% immune. But being more immune than they are right now would be cool. I think I have another one of these. Didn't I make one more? I thought I did. Can't find it now. Alright, I'm going to go to military science and I'm going to get rid of the yellow ammo that I've got. Okay, let's... Okay, and then the red ammo I can, boom, get rid of that way. Alright. Cool beans. Okay. Now I don't want to starve my research of walls, so let's put some controls here. I'll enable this one if we have more than 10 walls in the chest, let's say. Okay, so that way we'll always have a few walls available for the research. Let's try one of these. I'm going to mute for a minute. I didn't want you guys to have to suffer through my gross mouth noises. Oh. Heavy oil is backed up. Let's get rid of some of it. We're running low on petroleum. Yeah, geez. Let's add that to the to-do list. Cracking. We'll get to it when we can get to it. Alright, let's see how we're doing on artillery turrets. Do I have any made yet? Oh, I didn't feed in the concrete yet. Silly me. Alright, let's put it... No. Oh, and that has to be a loader. Need steel. Oh, jeez. Look at my steel. My steel is gone too. Feed in there. Okay, there's the concrete, and now we can finally start to make a turret. Yeah, where's all my steel going? Some of it's going in here still. I think I can shut this down. I mean... Oh, it's making flame turrets. Okay. Let's see here. Well, I mean, that's not all of it. That's... Some of it is going towards flame turrets, which is okay. Okay, that's for science. Alright, well, I guess I'm just maxed... Oh. Oh, yeah. No, that's fine. Yeah, I'm just maxing out my production capacity. Alright. So, there's not a problem necessarily. I'm just using it faster than I'm making it. That's fine. Flame turrets to the mall. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Let's see. What do those take? Yeah, they do take a lot of steel, plus the engines, which also take steel. Yeah, let's... Sorry, where was I making that? Here. Yeah, let's shut that down and move it to the mall. That's a good idea. Yeah, we don't need to make massive quantities anymore. And really, I can shut this down too. Because I don't need to make red ammo anymore either. we'll set this to make, I don't know, like 100. I feel like 100 would probably be enough to set up a big mining outpost. Okay, and I'll pick up all the ones that we had out here previously. And put those in there. There. And that should shut that off. Yeah. Alright, good. Now another thing I could do is I could move my outside storage in here. I would still be able to request it on the outside if I need it, but then whatever I have stored outside could be used inside here. That seems like a good idea. Right, so how would I do that? I could just I could just place a storage chest right there. Set that to go in and put an active provider. Okay. And then I just start replacing all these with active providers. Sometimes these bots are smarter than I want them to be. They're just moving them to other chests. Yeah, I want them all to go to that one. How many bots do I have in here? 1,000. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, yeah, let's uncap that. There we go. Okay, and now all my storage will be inside. So it can get used by them all if it's needed. And it'll also take into account what we've got out here so that we don't build more of it in there. Oh, thanks for checking, K-Mac. Appreciate that. So I guess the only option for fire resistance is the one that gives 100% resistance. Yeah. I think we'll skip it. We'll just... I think having a little bit of attrition is good for gameplay. Okay, what time we got here? It's 11. My time. I do want to get a little bit of portal going. Oh, this is a lot of walls. Concrete and walls. Okay, they're almost done. Alright, so speaking of walls, let's start cleaning up the rest of the old wall. I just have to be careful that I don't starve the oil. Alright, so here is where I have a pipeline feeding this side. So let me set that up so that it feeds the new wall directly. And then I can delete the entire old wall. turn that off. Although, let's hold off on that because I think that's feeding the other side of the wall as well. And the other side, I mean, is over here because these are essentially two separate networks. Okay, so I have my oil supply over there. Should I still be using the car? Whoops. I guess it's probably a little faster than what I can run. Okay, so here's where I'm pumping oil, so it's easy enough to feed the wall from over here. Oh, in fact... Okay, let's do this. Oh, you know what? Let's just make a pump jack. We'll have a pump jack just for the wall. We'll throw a couple speed modules in there. Oh, you know what? Let's put a tank on it. All right. I want 75 construction bots all the time, please. Okay, yeah, this will clean this part up too. Pump. There we go. Lanesta. Yeah, that was good driving compared to how I usually drive, which is bad. Alright, let's see how the wall's doing. See, look at that. I mean, it's just... Maybe I don't even need artillery. No, I think I should have it. I don't want things to get out of hand. But yeah, this wall has no problems. All right. Let's see here. So that's good. So I think we can take this down now. So let's add in... I'm still going to use a filter because I don't want to take out the power poles. We'll have to be really careful with the pipes. Alright, but we'll include those. Oh, and we want to pick up belts, the red belts as well. And we'll throw in yellow belts too, in case I still have some of those. Oh yeah, I do. It is all yellow belts. Okay, let's test it. So if I do that, what happens? Looks okay. And I'll keep the power poles and lights going around the base just because it's nice. Right, so like when I get to an area like this, I just have to be Like I said, I have to be careful with the pipes. Okay, disaster averted there. Yeah, and then we'll have to go and pick up everything on the ground too. All right, let's include gates. And you know what? I'll put red ammo here too. Can I? No, I can't put red ammo. Okay. Oh, I can include stuff on the ground, right? Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that'll pick up the red ammo. Yeah. All right. Like I said, around this area, I just want to be careful about picking up pipes, so I don't mess up my oil. Okay, let's add in yellow inserters. I got those in a few places. Okay, I think that should do it. Oh, okay. And I do have underground belts as well. And I probably have some splitters here and there. So let's add that. Okay. And now we start the mass deletion of the old wall. All right, let's see how that goes before we continue. Make sure we don't break anything. Nope, I don't want you guys to do that. I'll turn my bots off until I get out of range. All right, let's see how our storage is working out. Yeah, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Shoot. All right, so I'm just going to change that to... How am I going to manage that now? Okay, see, this is a problem. Why are walls being requested out here in the first place? Oh, okay, I've got a single wall ghosted somewhere. Brother. Okay. So what am I going to do about this? Because anything that I want to use out here... we can put it in a provider chest so that it remains available, but I'm always going to end up getting a little too much of what I need, or a little too much of something there. And eventually that thing's going to fill up. So maybe what I need to do is do it with an inserter. Okay. Alright, yeah. So let's make this... That's for stuff going in, right? Yeah, so I could just make that a steel chest. Okay, so storage goes in there. Stuff that comes out goes into storage. And we can use a filter inserter. This is telling us what we need out here. Is there an exclusion mode? Set filters. Ah, blacklist. Perfect. So now this will pick up anything except what's being asked for out of this chest. And that should be a stack inserter. We need more speed. Shaggy Man, the bots will repair one another with repair packs. So yeah, so any damaged bot will get repaired by another construction bot that can repair each other. So you only lose a bot if it gets killed before it has a chance to get repaired. Okay, now why does it keep putting walls out? Is it not reading that I have a wall? I think it's not. So I need to include in here I need to subtract whatever I have in my external storage. Oh no. Input each times -1. Is that right? Yeah, because I don't want to request something if I already have it here in this chest. Okay, so this is no longer requesting a wall, because wall should be a negative number now. Yeah, apparently I have 1,000 walls in another chest somewhere else. Alright, so I must have another storage chest laying around someplace that I forgot about. Alright, let's see how this is going. They're still working on it. Okay, everything's powered up, so I think we're okay. Whoops. Ah. Time to replace my mouse. The button's starting to not work. Okay. And then I gotta find out where that... What's missing? Construction robots. I gotta find out where that one wall is. There's one ghost wall someplace. I wonder if it's down there. Could be down there too. No, that's in range. There must be a single ghost wall someplace that's out of range of the construction bots. I wonder if it's over here. Where I was pasting stuff down. Crud. Ah, yeah, I think it can. Good idea. Let's see. Entity ghost. Yeah, I shouldn't have any ghosts anywhere on the map right now. Okay, so it's not there. Ah, yeah, it's up there somewhere. Nice. Linesto, you're a hero. Thank you. Okay, that fixed it. Alright, let's continue deconstruction. The deconstruction is going to take a while. Whoops. No, let's not delete these pipes. I'm not sure what they're for yet. It's probably safe to do so, but... Oh, look, there's more oil up there that I could use to feed the turrets. Yep, I don't need that. Okay, let's be careful around here. That's okay. Right. Yeah, I don't want to pick up that piece of pipe. I need that. Okay, that should do it. Alright, and let's put another radar down here. Okay. Right. So all the construction bots are busy, which is good. Yeah, that's right. That's about 3 hours of hard labor for the bots. Okay, let's see about making some artillery shells here. I need explosives and explosive cannon shells. Where was I making the cliff explosives? In here. Okay, so I'm already making explosives. Should probably make more. I'll just copy this part. Why am I not making cliff explosives? Oh, they need grenades. What do you know? Okay. So I gotta figure out a way to get grenades on this belt too. And I need to get grenades out. We can add extra grenades to the belt with the walls. Extra grenades. Okay. Okay. Yeah, emphasis on extra. Okay. No. Okay. I think I know how we can do it. That doesn't make it across. Okay. I think it's 4 in each section. So let's turn this on when grenades are greater than 3. Okay, so it should only pick up the grenades off of this belt when this segment of the belt is full. So that way, we've always got grenades that can go to the science build. Okay, and then I can just add those to that belt for export. Okay, yeah. Alright, so as long as grenades are feeding through to science, they'll pass through. Once they back up, then we can send some out. Okay, and that is going to come out here. Oh, that's a problem. Shoot. Yeah, I could do a filtered splitter to get the grenades. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. I'll get the grenades off of here. Oh no, I want that one. This one I don't want that. And using the second splitter here prevents it from getting backed up. At least it should. Do I need that? Is this how you have to do it? Or do I set this for the wall? Okay, I think that's how it works, right? To make sure that if grenades get backed up, the walls continue to flow and vice versa. Okay, because where I've had trouble before, like down here, for example, I always run into this problem when I try to use filtered splitters, where one side gets backed up and then nothing goes through it. And I know using two splitters is a way to fix that, but I don't remember now how it's done. That's why I never use filter splitters anymore, because they never work the way that I think they should. And I think it's something like this. Okay, well, let's try it. Okay, this is saying we need a radar now, because there's a radar down there, which I made and I put in my trash slot. And here it is right there. But there's no request for a radar. Why is that? Something is not working right. Oh, because this is feeding back. It's... I've got +1 radar coming in and +1 radar and -1 radar going out. I think it's not going to work when there's only one being requested. Why was I doing this again? Oh, okay. So I don't request something that's in storage, but I'm not going to be handling storage out here anymore. All my storage is going to go inside now. Okay, so it's still not blacklisting. Oh, that has to be a red wire. There. Now it's blacklisting the radar. There we go. And that way, if it continues while this bot is traveling, if it continued to put more radar into the box, once this gets placed down, that request disappears, the filter clears, and it'll put it back in storage. Okay. Working good. And all this is temporary, so until we start building the real base. Hooded 1337 or Hooded Leet. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We'll pick up all those now. Okay, so I think we got this tightened up pretty good here. Now the ores, I should... Let me pick up... Okay. I'm going to pick up the ores so I can get rid of those. We should... Maybe I want coal in here. There's probably some things that are going to require coal. I don't know. I'll take it out. Okay. Wood. With the wood, we might as well make power poles with the wood. Alright, where's the copper coming in? Over here. Okay, so we're going to need... We're going to need some copper wire. And let's set that to 200. Okay, and we'll set this to make small power poles. Not too many though. And we'll just do like 100. I probably shouldn't even really bother with these things. Yeah, you know what? Forget that. Let's, we'll come up with a way to dispose of wood. We can feed it into the power plant. But we can do circuit wires. That way I've always got those. Alright, let's go get rid of these ores. Just throw them into the smelter building. Which would be this one. Okay, stone brick. Alright. Copper. And we got a little bit of coal left over. Alright. Cool beans. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And get rid of that. Okay, I do want to make sure I have a full stack of ammo all the time. And I think that's about all that I really need to keep with me. Well, I should really add logistics stuff here too. Let's do that. Splitters. Let's have 100. Undergrounds. Let's have 100. And yeah, okay. And let's get rid of some of these steel chests here. Keep 100 of those on me. All right. And let's make medium electric poles. I don't believe I'm making those anywhere right now. Nor am I making the large ones. I am making substations. Yeah, right there. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just start using medium electric poles. And phase out of the wooden ones. What are you waiting for? Ah, iron sticks. Okay. I wonder... No. It would be nice if you could copy paste the building to have it put the item there automatically. Okay. So let's throw in power poles. We'll take 100 of those. And the big ones, probably 50 would be alright. At least until I start building rail. Ooh, that's what I should start making. I should start making rail. Actually, you know what I should do is finish the artillery. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. And then we'll set up... I'm going to make a little wood burner out here. Let's see. I need some stone. I got rid of all my stone. Where do I have water? Over there. I kind of want to make it close, though. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Okay, so this will give me 1.8 megawatts. That's enough to power 6 radars. You know what? Let me have some substations too. All right. Solid fuel, please. All right, so I'm gonna we'll put a buffer chest here. And this is gonna request wood and small power poles and wood chests and anything else that'll burn that we don't need. Okay, we need an offshore pump. And where's the closest water? Due south. So this is how we'll get rid of any wood that's clogging up our inventory. Offshore pump. There we go. Just have to wait for the explosives to arrive. Okay. And then in my inventory, I want 0 wood, please. I want 0 coal, although I will keep coal in, well, actually stone I should, let's set a maximum for stone. Because sometimes I do want stone. Actually, let's just make that 50. And we'll get rid of copper. Right. And I'll keep the fishies. Should put those on a bar somewhere. Okay. Yeah, so that'll just burn up all that stuff that we don't need. Alright, so let's set small electric poles to 0 as well. So in case I pick up any out in the field, they'll disappear. here just so we don't keep the bots so busy. Oh. Yeah, I could pick up this wood, but then it's immediately going to go in my trash slots. Yeah, they're too fast for me. Well, we'll let them catch up. Here, I'll just set a big request. There we go. And that way we can, you know, do stuff like this and just let the bots handle it. In fact, let's just get rid of all the rocks and trees in the entire base. Okay, I think we're out of research. Ah, no, I can do that one and that one. I can only do stuff that don't need purple science right now. Oh, Energy Shield Mark 3? I can do that? Oh, no, I can't. That's locked. Okay. Yeah, and then for anything outside of bot range, I'll have to go and grab it myself. I don't necessarily need the entire interior of the base covered with roboports. I'll just run around quickly and pick up the rest of it. And then I think we'll call it a day at that point. Yeah, everything I learned from JD is not positive. But a lot of it is. Oh, did I miss this area down here? Yeah, it's really coming along now. I'm looking forward to getting the rest of the research done so that we can start on the ultimate form of the base, which is everything inside of one building. One of the things I need to do is, yeah, he did make me realize that fighting biters is not as difficult as I once thought it was. It's still not my favorite part of the game, but I did have a few kicks. Alright, let's see if we got anything down here we need to clean up. Yep. Yeah, so I was saying I want to start working on the ultimate form of the base, which is everything inside of one building. But one thing I need to do is I need to figure out how much production I can support, because I'm going to be limited by how much material I can get into a single Mark III building. What is this telling me? This is saying I'm out of storage. Oh, okay. It'll catch up. Yeah, I think it's just because this inserter is so slow. I can go help that out. Okay, there's a little bit over there that didn't get picked up. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're waiting around because there's no place to put it. Okay. That takes care of that. Yeah, let me just go. I'm going to help that storage situation along here. I could actually just put another storage chest with another inserter feeding it. Or I could do filter mini loader. I could do 2 of those. What do I need? I'm missing iron and copper. Mainly iron. Oh, wow. 3. Oh, jeez, no. No. Here. I need 8. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then I can make 2. Actually, I only need 1. I need 1 with a filter. And 1 regular one. No, actually I should have 2 with a filter. Okay, so here's some other stuff I want. I always want a stack of green circuits. I always want a stack of red circuits. I always want a stack of iron, copper, and steel, and gears. Okay, that way I'm always ready to handcraft something if I need to. Alright, so I'm going to move this. Let's make 1 more of these. Okay. And then I'm going to put in a mini loader. And I'm going to set the filter with that. And was that was supposed to be a blacklist, right? Yeah. And the other one was the same thing. Hey, JD. Just in time, buddy. Okay. Hey, JD. How you doing, my friend? Everything good? You got here just as I was getting ready to wrap things up. Yes, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Oh, no. That's terrible. That's terrible. Sorry to hear about that. Okay. Yeah, so there's a request for piercing rounds that's not being satisfied. Let me get rid of that. Alright, well, thanks for the raid. Yeah, I should go on a little bit more. But I do have a family waiting on me, so... but since you're all here, let me just show you what I'm doing. And maybe the next time I'm streaming, you wanna catch me. First of all, take a look at this wall. JD, this wall is awesome. I think I sent you a link to this. It's killer. This wall is amazing, and it uses so few turrets. Right? So I replaced my old wall with this one, and it's working phenomenally. I mean, it's just practically invincible. I do lose bots because sometimes the spitters start to spit at the walls, but not too much. So the wall design is fantastic. I love this. And I'm in the process of starting to set up some artillery as well. But, yeah, haven't gotten there. Yeah, and it does hold up against behemoths. Actually, let me see if I can find you guys the link. Yeah, here it is. All right, there's a link. Check that out. Yeah, test it against behemoth biters, and it has no problem. It's just burns them right up. So so this wall is pretty fantastic. I do want to get some artillery added, but haven't gotten there yet. And thank you guys for all the follows. Appreciate it. I'm not going to shout out everyone because they're coming in kind of fast, but thank you for following. So this is what I got so far. We're still... Now I'm doing Factorissimo. Okay, so right now I've got a lot of buildings making different things because I'm still doing research, and you have to research the different levels of recursion and buildings and everything. Let me show you the corner. Right, that's the corner. And the corner works very well too. Right, let's see how many kills on this one. 118 kills on that one, 73. That corner's not getting too much action. Neither is this one. Yeah, so the corners aren't getting hit too heavy just yet, but the corners work fine as well. Right, so I love this wall design. Just because it doesn't require like a gajillion laser turrets and everything. Each section is just 3 flame turrets, 2 laser turrets. That's it, and the rest of it is walls. So I'm in love with the wall. Now that's not my design. Like I said, check out the video, and that's where I got it from. So all the credit goes to Damasum, I guess his name is. Okay. Oh, here's a big attack. Let's watch this. No problem. Yeah, it's really cheap. It's cheap, and it's more effective than, you know, than the turret wall that I usually make. So just no problem. Doesn't even break a sweat. So I'm loving that. Let's see. Oh yeah, so the rest of the base, right? I've got my mining down here. Now, I'm not taking up a lot of area because I'm compensating for it with these buildings, right? So my latest creation is this bot-based mall that I'm slowly building up, right? So I just bring in raw resources along the edges. All my storage is here inside the building, so I set up a circuit to get things in and out. Because whatever bot network you set up inside the Factorissimo buildings are isolated from the outside network. Okay, I'm using barrels to bring fluids in. So for example, I'm making electric engines over here. And as those build, I just unbarrel, put the barrels back out. New barrels can come in, so I'll save a couple sections for other fluids if I need those in here. Although for the mall, I don't think I'll really need anything besides lubricant. At least not that I can think of right now. Right, so outside, I only have a single storage chest. And I installed a couple mods. There's one mod that gives me player request and unfulfilled request detectors. So, for example, down here, I'm just burning up wood and wooden objects. Right, so I've got a logistic request out here. And anything that's not in my single storage chest here will get sent inside the building to this requester chest. And then from the requester chest, it comes out into an active provider. Okay. Now going in, so anything that goes into the storage chest on the outside, I put inside the building so that I can have all my storage in the mall. And, but it just, I'm using these filter mini loaders, so it filters out anything that there's an open request for on the outside so that I don't get a loop. Right, so now that, so you could see like temporarily that wood request was fulfilled, so it would allow more wood to go into storage. But otherwise it doesn't allow it to go back in. But I did that just to keep this chest from filling up. Now there's still a bunch of junk in here because the reason you see all that ammo and stuff is because I just deconstructed my old wall when I replaced it with this one. So there was a lot of cleanup that was done recently. Right. So so I do have all the wall or all the building technology researched. So I've got the Mark III buildings, which are the largest ones, and I can put other Mark III buildings inside these. Right. So that's my mall. Here I'm making stuff from oil products, so you can see I have some recursion going on here. Buildings within buildings. I haven't set up cracking yet, so I need to come in here every once in a while and empty out whatever oil's getting backed up. Right, so it's a little messy still. I have things to do. Making solid fuel there from extra oil. This is circuits. Right, we're running low on reds just because my plastic dried up, because my petroleum was backed up. You know how it goes. This was my first attempt at a mall. But once I started building it, you know, with these individual small buildings, I quickly realized that it was not going to work out very well, which is why I decided to do a robot-based mall over there instead. This is my science. I'm missing purple science, and I don't think I'm going to have room to put it in here. So I'll probably have to make that in a separate building. But here's red and green. And again, this is the starter base. Okay, so I'm doing like 90 per minute. Red, green, military, and blue. And then I'm doing 45 a minute for the purple and yellow. So I managed to squeeze everything in here with a little bit of spaghetti. Blue science, right, pretty simple. I built 2 of those. For military science, I made that with a sushi belt. Okay, so everything's circuit controlled. Feeding onto the sushi belt, just because I'd never made one before and I wanted to try it. It was pretty fun to set up, actually. So, so this is just looking for a certain number of. Right, I'm using a multiplier of 20, so it's looking for 20 pieces of ammo, 20 grenades, and 40 walls on this belt loop, and whenever the number goes down, it allows more materials to flow through and go onto the belt using these circuit controlled belts. So that part of it's pretty simple. Actually, let me just pull some off the belt so you can see how it works. Right, pretty simple. But that was fun to set up. This is where I'm just taking excess grenades so I can send those over to make cliff explosives. So what I did here is I just told this that whenever this section of belt is backed up, it can take grenades off and send them out. Yellow science and bots are being made in here. Used a bigger building for that, and I needed the space. Using direct insertion for the most part. And again, production's dried up a little bit because I'm short on plastic at the moment. And I'm making a lot of extra robot frames, which I can use to make additional bots as I need them. Construction bots I have going out to the outside world so that I can use those to replace anything that I lose repairing the wall. Alright, and then, oh, let me show you the labs. And then everything just goes into the lab building. Where I just have nothing but labs. Okay, this is smelting. About what you would expect. Nothing fancy. Making a bunch of concrete there. Stone brick. Still still on stone furnaces there. There's my copper. 4 of those. Iron and steel over here. Thank you for that follow, by the way. Right, so real basic. You know, these buildings are a little bit too small. I have a lot of wasted space just because there's not enough room. I mean, I could probably fit in like another half of a line in these, but I just have them set up so that they can consume a full belt going in. For the most part. A full yellow belt, not a full red belt. But I'm using all red belts now. And there's iron. Right, nothing fancy. This was the original starter base. Right, this is not operating anymore. This was my original science build, which I actually copy-pasted into the new one, although I rotated it 90 degrees. Yeah, for power right now, I'm just doing steam. This was a bit of a challenge to get 20 boilers and 40 steam turbines to fit in here. But I made it work. I had to get a little creative with a couple of the steam engines to feed these last 4 boilers, but I managed to fit everything in, and I'm using solid fuel as a priority when it's available. Otherwise, it'll mix with coal. Right, so I have nuclear power on my to-do list, but I don't have any uranium inside my walls, so I'm going to need to start setting up a train system to go get uranium and process it. So that's still pending, but for now I'm doing okay with these 4 sets of boilers. And I have all the resources are set on maximum size, maximum richness. So I have tons of coal that'll last me for a long time. I still have 21 million on that patch, so I can run on steam power for quite a while. Yeah, all the oil I'm collecting down there for the refineries. I don't think I showed you the refineries. This is just where I was making red ammo, and I was making flame turrets here as well for my original wall. But like I said, I'm no longer using that. Yeah, this is my refinery. So I'm using a combination of advanced oil and basic oil processing just because I don't have cracking set up. I still want to get some heavy oil so that I can make lubricant. And actually, I could probably add some smarts to this. I think there's a mod. Well, I know that there's a mod that you can use combinators to change recipes. So I might be able to set up a more intelligent control here so that when heavy oil starts to get backed up, I switch over to basic processing. But for now, I'm doing half advanced and half basic. Just because I want the petroleum, but I don't necessarily want all the heavy oil that I'm making that gets backed up because I'm not using the lubricant that fast. And I think that's it. So the goal of this base, though, is to build everything inside one building. So once I get all my tech researched, yeah, right now I'm just waiting for tech. I don't have purple science yet, so I'm just waiting for everything related to purple science. Once I get that done, then I'm going to start to rebuild the base to where I build everything inside a single Mark III building using the recursion. One thing that I need to figure out is you can see that I'm limited to 32 inputs on this building. Right, there's 8 on each side. I won't need any outputs on the building because ultimately the entire product is just science, right? Yeah, so I'm going to be limited to essentially 32 blue belts and or pipes coming in, and then going into additional buildings and going down however many levels I need to make everything. I'm going to try to make it as wide and as flat as possible, because each level of recursion makes the game work a lot harder. It was somewhere in, if you read the mod description, he talks a lot about UPS optimization, and he said that it's better to keep it, to have your hierarchy flat and wide rather than very deep with lots of recursive levels. So I'm going to try to keep it as flat and wide as possible. Yeah. Yeah, because each building is essentially a separate surface as far as the game is concerned. One nice thing about that is you can pick up a building and put it down somewhere else, and everything inside the building will be in the same place that it was before. So you could you could essentially pick up your entire base and relocate it and just plop it down somewhere else. But yeah, that's the goal. So I need to figure out, like, with these 32 inputs, I need to calculate how many SPM I can handle, with 32 blue belts going in. So that's something that I need to work out so that I have a goal for myself. But that's the next step once I get purple science and get the rest of my research finished. And because it's all going to be in one building, I won't need to expand this part of the base, although I will need to start getting mining outposts and stuff to get all the resources I need. But I have a lot here to start with. So eventually I'll just have, the one building, and it'll be surrounded by train stations and things like that to bring in my resources. And now that I think about it, because the buildings allow you to use such a small amount of space, I might just do the resource processing at the mines. So instead of bringing ore in, maybe I'll just make plates and bricks and everything that I need at the mines and bring those in by train instead. So I'll need less train traffic that way. But that's where things stand. So I usually stream Wednesday night U.S. time zone and Sunday morning U.S. time zone, which it is right now. So I appreciate you guys all coming by, and but I was about to wrap up. So yeah, we could bring in steel that way as well. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for the follow, Cyber Gaming. Appreciate that. Yeah. So let's bounce you guys to let's bounce you guys to another stream. Let me take a look here and see who's playing. Oh, Colonel Will's playing Factorio. Or Huffnix. Let's see what Huffnix is up to. Let's go to Huffnix. He has fewer viewers than Colonel Will does. So I'll send you guys over to him, and thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.
What are you guys doing here? I got a lot of stuff for that.